What's up everybody? Welcome to Brick Hive. Thank you for joining me. So I did a big thing with the city. It used to be one big mound in the middle of the room and I basically split it apart and now it runs across this whole section of the room. And I did it for a couple different reasons. One, I wanted to do something different anyways with it because ever since I've had a city, and for a lot of you that have watched my channel since pretty much the beginning, you have seen it grow and grow and expand and just get more and more crazier. But I've always had it the same way in the middle. And I just, like I said, I wanted to do something different. I thought I could get more room out of it, believe it or not. And it's just the way it's spread out. And it turns out I did get more room out of it because now I need more base plates. And I did a rough count. And I'm pretty sure I'm at like 138 base plates in this entire city at right now.
What? What the fuck?
Which is insane. But the other thing was, I need to get back into stop motion, and this is gonna be perfect to do stop motion because one, it's a lot easier for me to maneuver or stuff around because I don't have to reach as far over, but I can also, I left enough room to where I can get behind on the other side as well. So it's just really easy to access anything in this city now. So before we get into it though, I just want to warn you, there's a lot of stuff that's not finished yet, especially in the city area. There might be some stuff laying around. One of the things that I plan on doing is getting some curtains or drapes or whatever to, you know, basically hide everything underneath to make it look a little bit more neater. I really like what Emmasaurus did. That was what really kind of gave me the idea, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure watching her video was what gave me the idea. But it's just brilliant, you know, like I said, it makes it all more uniform looking. So anyways, but yeah, like I said, there's a lot of unfinished stuff yet, but it's just gonna take a while. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys right now what I've got going on. All right, well, before we get into it, I just wanna say again, thank you so much. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe. If you like my content, if you like my channel, if you thought this city video was pretty cool, why don't you go ahead and pay some city tax on that like button for me. And subscribe. Join the hive. All right, let's go ahead and get into the city video. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start at the ocean area. The ocean area is pretty much done, except for I've been tinkering around trying to figure out the best way to do a waterfall. But I think I'm gonna do like 1x1 studs at just different colors, like white, clear, you know, light blue, dark blue, whatever. I don't know, been experimenting with that. So I gotta do that, and then I gotta build some more over on this end for the sand dune. But yeah, other than that, besides just putting maybe some more people on the beaches and stuff, you know, this is pretty much done. I went ahead and put that lighthouse right here, and I did a few things that were different, not really to the structure, but just added a few things, which I'll show you in just a second. But yeah, I'm really happy with the ocean. I dropped it down lower than the elevation of the rest of the city. And then of course you can see I got the rock walls here. And then of course the sand dune, which I decided just kind of, I don't know, I might change it because originally I was gonna do like wooden steps, but I just made like this sand, like make it almost like concrete that's got sand on it, and you know, made steps out of that. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. As you can see, we got Doc Sampson, Amber Live Builds, and Titanium J over here. Good morning crew. I'm not even sure where my sig fig is at the moment. So down here I added this octopus. I thought that looked good in the cave. I put a skeleton in there. I put a spider up here. And then let's see, got a little turtle. Some crabs. I put a pirate guy over here with the treasure chest. I also added an extra smoke coming out of the chimney, or smoke element. I'm not sure what that piece is called, but it only had one for the instructions, but I was like, I just feel like 2 works better for me. Got some divers out here, Aquaman. Big shout out to Bricks for Chris for giving me the idea for the pattern for the water. So a long running joke is this shark bit off the arm of this, I guess, lifeguard, just or swimmer. And she just doesn't have an arm now. So yeah, you can see these pieces that I've been messing around with, trying different experiments to make this waterfall. I mean, mainly because I've done waterfalls before, but they're always been a lot smaller. So this one's a lot bigger, obviously, a lot wider. And I put a little cave down here. You can't really see it because I put the spider web in front of it, but that was supposed to be on purpose. I would like to find, eventually I will, is get some more of these palm trees. This was from a friend's set. Shout out to friends. And a lot of people have noticed the different textures that I've got. And I got that actually from Brick Vault. That's what they did with their beach. And I just absolutely loved it. They're the only ones I've seen that have done that, really. So yeah, I just decided to do what they did pretty much. I think I might have added an extra layer, I'm not sure. But so, you know, you got white, and then it goes from white to light gray to dark gray to black. Yeah, it works out really good. All right, let's move on to the forest. Oh, yeah, and eventually I'll do some more with this Hidden Side Shrimp Diner. Shy Time is My Time did a really great build. I think he took 2 of them and put them together, and it just looked really, really awesome. I should ask him if he wants to sell that to me. All right, so I still need to find a couple more of these smaller base plates. I mean, I have different sizes. I think I've even cut some of them in the past. Please don't hate me. I had to do it. But got a house here. You know, Ninjago City Gardens is over there. Yoda's hut. Then that was the Creator 3-in-1. That was I made into the second build, I think it was. It's got the what do you call it? The water wheel on the other side. So I put a lot of these plant element pieces in here. I don't know. It just reminded me of stuff that would be along a marshy area. Got some Batman in there. So you can see I've got, you know, I still need to get more tiles for the water. But I really wanted to make it fluid, just not completely straight. And then of course we got the train track going through the, you know, through the water right here, which we'll get to the train soon. Got Beetlejuice just kind of chilling on top of one of these graves. And yes, that is a Rancor. And Titanium J, I need you. I can't remember the name of that wolf with the 3 tails, but it's from Ninjago. So this is our first portal, and I actually have 3 now in the city. I might get a 4th one, I'm not sure yet, but I will show you where the other 2 are in just a minute. You know, like I said, Yoda's hut, I mean, there is a lot of stuff in my city, a lot of stuff. So it just, some stuff I probably won't even say anything about. You'll just probably see it in the background, but there's just, I could make a really long video of all the little things in here, all the details. All right, so I decided for now, just to put the Razor Crest, the ECS Razor Crest here. Just, you know, as part of the background, part display. You know, it just landed right here. It's a really open area. It's the perfect area for a ship that big to land on. And yeah, I thought it looked pretty good right there. So, and I will show you the other side as well, because on the other side is where a lot of the sig figs are. So you can kind of see Greg from London Bridge Bricks right there, driving in his Batmobile. So here's part of the train. You probably saw the head of, or the front train. I forget what it's called. We start going into the carnival area, and again, a lot going on. Big shout out to Eclipse Graphics for some of the stuff I've got here, like that Coke machine, Brick-a-Cola. Oh look, Savage Spider-Man fell down. If you're curious why that's called Savage Spider-Man, you would have to watch some of my stop motions from the past. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna kind of breeze over so you can see everything. Like I said, it's just too much to put into words all. So yeah, here's the other side. There was Adorability and Pucky. We got B-Fab back here chilling. It's just some random person. They don't matter. There's Kittenville Brick. See Brick Babe. There's Ingrid Wynn. I see Fab Blondie Bricks. There's Rich, also known as Brick Scene. There's Brick Studio, as you can tell by his shirt. I see we got Morox Mox over there. So there we got Chef T and Macro Bricks. And like I said earlier, there is Greg from London Bridge Bricks and his Batmobile. All right, so over here is when we're starting to get into some thicker forest. So the forest has always been one of the favorite parts of my cities. I worked pretty hard at trying to get this one. I don't know how the right words to describe. I just know I wanted a lot of trees. And I still want more trees. I want this to be a very dense forest. So you can see the second Mario portal. I decided to put the graveyard on the corner in the back. It just seemed more appropriate for some reason to put it back here, just due to space. And I wanted it kind of out of the way. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. And as before in my older cities, it's taken elements from, you know, the Mario graveyard set, Hidden Sides, the graveyard set, the Harry Potter Hidden Side, or not Harry Potter Hidden Side, the Harry Potter graveyard set. Of course, the Lego Ideas tree. It's a big staple part of the forest, but I decided to go ahead and put it in the beginning. But eventually, like I said, I want more trees, bigger and small, you know. This was such a great thing to buy. I love it so much. It's always been such a centerpiece in my forest. And we got the blacksmith over here, or should I say blocksmith? But yeah, got a lot of farm animals going on. I got some more I was gonna add here pretty soon. Oh, look at that. We got Nicole, also known as Lady McBrick. Oh, and there's another sig fig. We got Ninja. Cha! What's up, man? So in the back, I decided to go ahead, at least for now, I got those, whatever those creatures are called. I keep wanting to call them Frond or Mithril or something like that. And then got some reindeer going on, and also got the reindeer Patronus. I hope I said that right. Here's the Winnie the Pooh set. Looks like we got a little jam going on right now. So yeah, you know, we got one last tree, and then we start moving into the desert area, which is, you know, a decent size, but nothing too great. Then we'll start moving into the city area, but let's focus on the desert here for a minute. So, you know, we see we got the cantina and some of the buildings that came with that. This one raised base plate, I love it. Just, it worked out so great with the color scheme and everything. So far, I'm just gonna have it like cement back there and almost like a landing pad. You know, I've got like the little radar dish. Somebody actually left a can or some type of drink. A little Buzz Cola. Simpsons, baby. Put the Wonder Woman set right there. Thought it would look good with the radar dish. And yeah, you know, just some randomness. It looks like we got a robbery going on here. Whoop. Never mind. I took his gun. I forgot. My bad. And right at the end of the desert, or the beginning, depending on which way you're going, is the gas station. I just figured that was a pretty good area for it. But let's go ahead and go back and look a little bit more closer. Alright, so like I said, this is where we start getting into the city area, and which is actually the most undeveloped out of everything in my city. Which, I call everything else the city, even though there's like a desert, a forest, you know, an ocean, beach. Alright, so what's going on is basically I've been trying to decide on what to put out here. And I know I like the newest modulars that I have the best. I have older ones, but some of them I've gotten rid of. Like, I've sold some of them. Other ones I haven't brought in yet because I don't know if I'll have room, which sounds crazy, but so check it out. As you can see, this is what I got so far as the modulars up. I got the bookstore getting ready to go in, and then I've got the sanctum. I've got another one that will be coming for Christmas. Not sure which one it is yet. We'll find out at Christmas. And not only that, but I have a lot of other smaller buildings. I have the Sesame Street that I'm going to modularize. I've got a couple of those Creator 3-in-1 noodle shops that I'm going to modularize. So there's a lot of other things. And then, of course, there's going to be the new modular coming in January. So all those combined are going to put up a lot of real estate around here. And if I still have some space left, I will probably bring out one or two of the other ones that I have. But this is what I got right now. And, you know, I'm very happy with them. I'm very happy with this whole setup. I just, like I said, I still got to get some more base plates. I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do over in this area over here. And in case you hadn't noticed, the train track goes all the way around the whole thing, which I will show you in just a few minutes. But yeah, that was one of the first things I kind of did when I had everything sort of laid out. Was I was like, okay, I got to figure out where these train tracks are going, because anybody that's got trains in the city knows they take up a lot of real estate as well. Actually, a lot of real estate. And the back over here, which let me show you. Dude, look at this. Like some aerial stuff going on. Now, I've been thinking about going ahead and just building it up with Lego and stuff, because I've done stuff like that before. But I'm just kind of waiting to see what I'm going to do. One, about base plate. Two, about what I'm going to do over here anyways. And I would have just put in some wood on here, but at this point, if I do that, it's going to take a little bit more involvement than I wanted to do, because then I'm going to have to screw it, like connect it to this one from the bottom, and I don't know. It just seems like a lot of hassle that I don't feel like dealing with, but we'll see what happens. And of course, I will let you all know. But yeah, this is the back side. Nothing too crazy going on back here. You can see I got the old Sanctum Sanctorum back there. But I decided to use the other side because I kind of wanted that little New York apartment look. But I still don't know. I'm probably going to take that out, to be honest with you. Or maybe do some more with it, because I absolutely cannot stand these Technicals. And we'll see. But just to kind of show you the scope of just how darn big this thing is. It's just massive. That's why when I said, all right, let's get this train rolling before we end this video. And I'll do a more in-depth video on the train itself. Whoop. I hit the stop button by accident. I'll tell you, man, that train definitely moves. That's not even the fastest speed either. I mean, it definitely moves a lot better than that Hogwarts train. Oh yeah. So, hold on a second. All right, let's go into reverse, because see, I have these cross tracks here. And I'm still trying to figure out the best way to utilize them. Like, I'm trying to remember if I've gone backwards with this thing. Oh, that's squeaky. Fig life. Nice. All right. Well, like I said, I'll do a more in-depth video on the train later. I guess I still need to work on some tinkering with the wheels and the tracks. But I don't know, maybe it's because it was going backwards. I'm not sure. Anyways, so like I said, a bigger video will be coming for the train. But yeah, that's it for now. And if you, like I said, if you want me to do a more in-depth video, maybe I'll do it in sections. Like I'll do the forest first or something, and then once the city's done, I'll do the city part. But like I said, there's a lot going on. I don't know if everything was shown. There's so many little Easter eggs. I almost forget where I put them all. But anyways, like I said, if that's something you guys are interested in, just let me know. All right, everybody. Peace out.
See ya!